I do want to play Jemele Hill, speaking of so-called journalists who have it all wrong. Here's this jerk, SOP 15.
Of course, as you all know, in the wake of Charlie's murder, there was an incredible amount of angry discourse from the right, blaming the Democrats, blaming liberals, saying, you're the reason this happened. Only to find out, surprise, 22-year-old white dude, love guns, raised by two parents, lived in a good home. Dad is a minister, also a sheriff. Didn't check it in them boxes y'all thought he would check, did he?
Okay. First of all, a coat of mascara would be your friend. I'm just going to tell this to you, woman to woman on television. You need a little work, and you should have them back off the camera a little bit because you are not attractive enough to have that extreme close-up. Push away your laptop, Jemele, and add a filter or two. Honestly, like, we actually don't use any on this show because I do put on makeup, so I look presentable, but you need work because you can't both be ugly on the outside and the inside. You need to choose one.
Oh my God, Megyn. Say what's really on your daggone mind. My God. Jeez Louise. All right, hold on one second. She's going in on her.
This show because I do put on makeup, so I look presentable, but you need work because you can't both be ugly on the outside and the inside. You need to choose one. Okay? Choose one. That is disgusting. That was absolutely disgusting. Mm-hmm. Fuck her. Mm-hmm. It's weird how she lost the points about him being a furry, loving, trans dating, I don't even know what this guy's fetishes were, but leftist ideology infected guy who wrote on his bullets anti-fascist catch and notices bulges OXO, etc. Didn't make her little monologue.
Jesus. Holy crap. All right. So Megyn Kelly went in on Whoa. She went in on her. And she's right. She like, it's for some strange reason, Black social media or content creators or people who got a pass to go onto the White House and do those type of, like, the actual media. I believe Jemele Hill is an actual media person, but she completely missed the mark. Nobody was saying that the dude was Black. Nobody was saying that the dude was a Democrat. They were saying what sent him to do what he actually did. It was because of the stuff that's coming from the left. What type of guy was the shooter? It turns out he was not MAGA. It turns out he did not have conservative values. It turns out that he is, in fact, dating a trans person. It turns out that he is a part of the furry community. It turns out that he did write fascist catch on the what you call them, bullets or what you call it? What you call it? Yeah, I know what it's saying. So all of that points to him, regardless of him being raised in a conservative household, being raised by his mom and dad, teaching him the right ways, that you guys infected the way that he thinks. You infected how he moved. And what Charlie Kirk was saying and what he stood for and against directly impacted his emotions and how he felt based off of how he was living in the current state of things. So it doesn't matter whether he was white on white. That's the most foolish argument that I've been hearing on social media. It's crazy. Megyn Kelly, you went in. She went straight for the jugular. Like, you need to back up off the camera. Now I need to, wow, I'm sure people are looking at me like, I can't believe this goof troop got something to say. He need to fix his teeth. He need to fix his face. He need to fix his hair. He need to fix this. He need to fix that. I'm thankful I ain't no woman, man, because I can just show up how I show up and do what I do. Well, guys, we are in for a treat because Jemele Hill actually responded. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know. This in the comments. This is wild. Jemele Hill actually responded. Okay, let's get to it. All right. All right, here we go.
Now let me get to this read. So I saw that Megyn Kelly, no friend of mine. I'm no friend of hers. I don't even like her. I don't know her. Actually, the last time I saw Megyn Kelly, here's what's so funny. Last time I saw Megyn Kelly, this would have been when Obama was still in the White House. I cannot remember if it was first term or second term. I want to say it was second term. I'm pretty sure it was second term. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure it was. But either way, I saw Megyn Kelly at the White House. And it really got me to thinking. I saw her from a distance. I didn't go up to her. I don't know this woman. So, you know, of course, she was still at Fox, very aware of what her reputation was in terms of what she contributed as a journalist. But what I found so interesting is when I...
Wait a minute. She just now called Megyn Kelly a hoe. She's saying that Megyn Kelly slept her way to the top. That's what she just now said in so many words. If I'm picking it up wrong, then you let me know in the comments.
At the White House, it was during the time of year, it was the holiday season. And what happens is during the holiday season, White House has a bunch of parties. There's different groups every night. Like one night, it might be media members. One night, it might be entertainers. Another night, it could be a mixture. The two is different audiences. So it was a lot of media members. This was like, I guess, the media version of the Obama's holiday party, where they invite people from both sides of the aisle, come there. And sometimes the president is there and first lady, sometimes they're not. On this night, they were there. And I remember seeing Megyn Kelly in the receiving line to get a picture with the Obamas. And I thought that was super interesting because I was thinking, now don't you spend pretty much your whole damn broadcast talking about how this man ain't shit. And here you are lining up to go. And that's when I knew, like, oh, for a lot of people that are in our business, and especially who are in the position of being considered to be conservative commentators, a lot of that shit is fake. I was like, oh, this is like WWE to them. This is like wrestling, where they like playing a character. See, what you see here is for real. Like, this is who I am, whether I'm talking to you on YouTube or y'all catch me out in the street, I'm the same person. And a lot of them can't say that. And so I was really taken aback. And I was like, oh, I got it.
Okay, so so basically what she's saying is, and I'm still, because Megyn Kelly was pissed off about what you said about the shooter, about you can't blame this one on us because he was a white man, conservative, and he was this, and this. So you can't blame this. So you're not talking about that yet. But what she's saying is that Megyn Kelly was still showing herself to be, in her mind, fake. Whereas I would look at that as being professional. She was invited to the to the White House holiday party. If she's invited to the White House holiday party, you think she came there to be hateful? Do you think she came there to keep it real, so to speak? Like, the same person you see from me is I'm always the same. That's not a flex. If I work for Burger King and you see me out in the streets, I'm not going to be the same person that I am at Burger King. I'm not going to be like, oh, welcome to Burger King. How can I take your order? No, you're going to get the real me outside. When you're at work, you got to be professional. Your feelings are removed. It's not, yes, I do believe that politics is the WWE, the WWF, or whatever you want to call it, because us citizens, we believe that these people actually hate each other when they're actually hanging out with each other. They're going out to parties together. They golf together. Their children go to school together. They live in the same neighborhoods. You name it. So for you to, try to put your, emotions in that, that's a holiday party. If she really hated the Obamas, do you think she would have come to the holiday party? And if I'm coming to the holiday party all spruced up, you damn right I'm going to take a picture with the president. So that's just me. Okay, let's see if she's going to speak on this whole thing with the shooter.
That's the game. Peep it, right? All that being said, so over the course of the years, Megyn Kelly has often had a lot of words for me, a lot of words about me. I generally kind of try to keep her name out of my mouth because I don't like to amplify the thoughts of stupid people. But all that being said, this time I'm going to make an exception. And I'm going to tell you why. But
Let's go.
first,
Get her.
let me play the clip of what Megyn Kelly had to say about me.
Have it all wrong. Here's this jerk.
Okay, we already seen that, guys.
Outside and the inside. You need to choose.
So she went there. Now, generally, when I come back as somebody, especially as a woman, because I'm very aware. Oh, and by the way, Megyn, here you go. All up in there. Get a look at that this non-mascara face. That's what you call natural beauty. You wouldn't know shit about that, I know. So generally when I attack somebody for their words, their ideas, I typically, especially dealing with women on TV, I never say shit about their looks. And the reason I don't say anything about their looks is because this is something that women in television often have to deal with, is us being criticized by our looks rather than how well we do the job, how well we speak about issues, how well we control a broadcast. Like, that's usually put to the side and people judge us based off how we look. But I wouldn't expect somebody like you to get that, because that would actually require your dumb ass to critically think for once in your life, which we know you don't do.
Ooh.
And that is why I chose to respond. And I'm sorry that you up there, however old you are, looking twice as old as you actually are. My bad. You know, because that's the thing about the way this melanin is working in this body. You don't know if I'm 28, 38, 48, 58, 68. And I'm proud to come on live and present myself as I am in my natural state, because I'm not ashamed of what I look like. I don't begrudge any woman that uses makeup. Not at all. I use makeup. I'm on TV. I do that. Right? That's a part of our job. That's what we do. And so your advice to me is to get some mascara. My advice to you is to actually get a personality and a persona that doesn't always make you look like a racist and a bigot and trash. I'm comfortable with where I am and what I've done. You, on the other hand, are known as the lady who thinks Santa Claus is only white and that blackface is cool. You know what I'm saying? Me and you ain't the same, girl. We ain't the same. And so what I would say is, you may not like my opinions. You may not like who I am. You don't know me. You don't even know me enough not to like me, because you don't know me. You ain't never had a conversation with me in your whole fucking life. You don't know shit about me other than what you see. And if you want to judge it based off that, that's fine. It is the challenge that I have accepted. It is the duty and part of the job. People go by what they see. They don't know you outside of your commentary or whatever. So yeah, I get called names all the time. But what you're not going to do is call me ugly, because this face card ain't never been declined. What I would say that you might want to do, and shout out to my boy Don Lemon for bringing this to our attention. Instead of worrying about what the fuck I look like, about what my mascara I use or don't use, perhaps you should be more worried about what's happening in your house.
Maybe people would like you, and the women would like you more if you weren't such a, what you said about my former colleague. And by the way, Megyn, let me just say something. Deal with your own house and tell your husband to stop looking at my husband across the room. It's weird.
All right. All right. All right. She said her face card don't get declined. She says she pretty as a mofo. She way prettier than you. And she says she looked 28, 38, or 48. Pick a day. You might be right. But she never answered the whole purpose of the video. Like, you got to cover that part, young lady. I want Megyn Kelly to respond now. This is getting messy. This is really the WWE right now. I want to see somebody jump off the ropes and crack somebody in the head with a folding chair. No, I don't. No, I don't. I want y'all to have a conversation, actually. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. These are Megyn Kelly, she went at her jugular. Jemele Hill, she responded in kind. She responded saying, yo, you look old and you sleeping around and you fake because you all in Obama face and you don't even like him. So explain that. And plus, I look better than you. Shit. That's what she said. At least that's what I heard. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.